Hello, Starshine. I'm back for another episode of Pinker Bob, starring me, Dad, / Pinker Bob. We're going to play some more Pokemon Legends Arceus. We're still getting through some of the tutorial. Hopefully we get through all of it soon so I can just freely explore and we can actually play the game instead of just me doing some dubbing. So let's get to it. Okay, so we got done talking to Silene, and we're gonna go visit Akari at the Craftworks station to learn how to craft Pokeballs, I believe.
Well done earning a place in our team. My name is Ant. I'm the local clothier. The professor asked that I ready you a change of clothes, so here you go. I do hope they fit. I hope you'll avail yourself to the village's humble shops. This way to the Craftworks, Pinker Bob.
That was nice of her. What did she give me exactly? Clothing, accessories. Kind of want to change. But we'll go finish this tutorial.
You can use the workbench here at the Craftworks anytime you need to make an item in the village. And I'll supply what you need to make your first Pokeballs once you're ready to begin. Call it my way of saying congratulations on joining us. Just spend the money you've got from the captain on the clothes or whatever you think is best. Go onto the workbench and choose an item to craft, in this case a Pokeball.
So we're going to make ourselves an ancient Pokeball. It requires 1 apricorn and 1 tumblestone. I wonder, it'd be really cool if you can craft old-fashioned Pokeballs in modern games. Just as a style choice.
Good job, Pinker Bob.
Oh, now that's some fine craftsmanship. Hard to believe this was your first time stepping up to the workbench, my boy. You'll recall, of course, that Pokemon possess the odd power to shrink themselves down. With the Pokeballs we craft, we can make use of that power to catch them. Also, that more Pokemon species can be duly recorded in a Pokedex. And on that note, here you are. I prepared this volume just for you. I hope it aids you well in your aim to seek out all the Pokemon there are in this grand region.
You'll have to complete lots of research tasks to help the professor fill out the Pokedex. The same goes for me, of course. I've also got Pokemon to research, as a Survey Corps member.
I'd be all too happy to help explain more about the research task I could use your assistance with. Come join me at the Fieldland camps whenever you're ready, my good Pinker Bob. Hey, excuse me, I couldn't help it over here. If you're going to the Fieldland camps, would you mind taking care of a request for me? I'm standing guard, so I can't leave my post, but I'll be here at headquarters if you want to talk about it. A request, huh? Let's see what he wants. Hey, so there's this Pokemon called Wurmple. Have you heard of it? Yeah. Well, you see, I was having a chat with Professor Laventon, and he told me that after a Pokemon gains a certain amount of experience through battling in the light, it will sometimes change its appearance and become stronger. He said it was a phenomenon called evolution. And so I decided I want to raise a Wurmple myself and have it evolve. You're part of the Survey Corps, aren't you? If you catch a Wurmple, could you let me have it? There'll be a reward in it for you, I promise. Just get me a Wurmple if you can. I gotta say, those guardsmen have some pretty sick mutton chops. I wouldn't mind doing the same on my face. I wonder how I'd look. After November's over, stay tuned. Maybe I'll do just that. Gotta grow it out a bit first. There's actually a few people in town that want my assistance. Now, the question is, should I talk to them or should I just head through the story? I think for story's sake, we might just skip it. Because there's going to be a lot of these. Oh yes, that's right. I did say I was going to change my appearance. Let me go ahead and do that real quick. I'm going to change my haircut if I can. How do I take it off? There we go. There we go. I don't think there's a haircut person yet. Oh, there is. It's an old lady. As for what style, I don't know. Not too bad. Definitely not. I look more ninja-ish. Just need a headband. Alright, got our haircut. Let's get our outfit complete with the headband. No way. Well, guess we're gonna have to wait till we unlock more hairstyles because the headband doesn't look good with this haircut. You can hardly see it. Yeah, the only place we can go is here. It just automatically selected for me. Righto, let's get to it then, shall we? In order to complete this Pokedex of ours, there are a great many research tasks I'll need your help to carry out, my boy. The details of these tasks can be found in your Pokedex for your reference anytime. You must catch and battle diverse Pokemon species and carry out plenty of research tasks. Do so and you'll gain research points and other rewards for your work.
One last piece of advice, Pinker Bob. If you see a wild Pokemon's attack coming your way, dodge like your life depends on it. Here, watch closely and remember what I do so you can do it later. Hup! That beautiful flowing bit of gymnastics is what we call a dodge. If you're light on your feet, you can dodge out of the way of wild Pokemon's attacks. That way, hopefully you can avoid taking a beating and blacking out in the wilderness. The security corps had to collect me when I got the business end of some Shinx's Thundershock. But don't you worry, I've got lots of experience to draw on, and I'll teach you plenty.
So I guess we're going to follow Akari some more until we figure stuff out. Like dodge.
Now let's share some Survey Corps wisdom. Focus on a Pokemon with the ZL button, then press the down button to open the Pokedex. You'll see what task you have for that Pokemon. You might have noticed that you have a research task to do with how many Bidoof you've caught. That's right, catching one just isn't enough. You need 2, then 4, then more and more. And when it's time to battle a Pokemon, remember the captain's switching wisdom. If you have items out, press X to ready your Pokemon. Give it a try now if you want. I'll go on ahead.
Guess we can get some of this stuff out of the way. So press down. 25 heavy specimens, I guess. Are they talking about alpha? Number defeated. Number of defeated forms you obtained. Different forms. Number you evolved. Oh boy. So, I'm not going to bother for now. Let's move on. Boy, Akari sure fast.
I think we got it, but as a reminder, don't forget to open your Pokedex when you focus on a Pokemon to check out your research task for it. It's just CL, then down. Try checking your task for Starly next. One of your tasks is to catch a Starly without being spotted, right? For that task, try catching them while hiding in some tall grass. I'll go wait for you up ahead. Come catch up once you finish some task.
Follow card, learn some tips for carrying out research tasks. She's over there. I do need to finish this page. Number I've caught without being spotted, so I gotta do a lot of those. Number defeated. Can do. Now if you could just turn around, that'd be great. Wish I had some fruit. That would make this a lot more simple. Come on. Turn around. Got it. Did that. Coming up, big guy. Coming back out. Gotcha. Let's go over there. Okay, number defeated. Times you seen it use quick attack. Times you seen it use bite. Number to inform obtained. I guess we can catch another one. Shinx isn't all that tough. Gonna burn it again like last time. Oh, that was your downfall right there. Okay, we got that down. So adding task to our Pokedex to get it out of the way. I forgot what Bidoops tasks were. Can't tell if there's a heavy specimen or not. Should be good enough to catch now. Is this a heavy form? Guess we'll find out. Afraid not. Well, at least I got one for Cyndaquil. There she is.
Around here you can find a Pokemon called Weasel. It's got an aggressive disposition. That means it'll try to hit you with its moves, just like Shinx, and you'll need to battle it to catch it. And speaking of which, your research task for Weasel includes seeing it use a certain move. To be precise, you have to see it use a move in battle. That's right, some tasks require battling. Now, I'll go on ahead. You take care of some Weasel's research task, then come talk to me.
You know, now that I'm seeing myself in action with this haircut, I just look really stupid. So I might just go back to wearing the hat for a bit. Which Pokemon should I send out? Cyndaquil might get beat up. I guess we'll see. I think Water Gun is the move I gotta see it take on. Come on, hurry up and use it. I'm gonna die here. Now, I'm not gonna do a lot of research tasks because I'll just do those off screen. Do a couple here and there, and that's about it. Dakari went that way. Is there any more Weasels around here? So glad they let me explore for a little bit, but we're still in some tutorial phases, so they're going to want me to do certain things. And like I said, I'm going to grind a lot of these off camera. That way the story goes a little bit faster. They don't have me grind away. Oh, you killed it. Thanks. Needed to catch it.
You're really doing quite well for yourself. Here, a little reward for keeping up with me. Your own crafting kit. And here's a recipe for potions, too. With the crafting kit, you can craft items anywhere using any materials you have in your satchel. So long as you've got an apricorn and a tumblestone, you can make a Pokeball anytime. Or with an Oran Berry and a medicinal leek, you can make a potion, so do heal your Pokemon. How goes your research? The cover of your Pokedex will tell you if there are any tasks you finish and can report. Please report back to Professor Lavington once you've got some research tasks good and done.
I believe we have sufficient amount of data. I am going to catch a Wurmple real quick. Is that an alpha? Are these things just really big? That's a big boy. Uh-oh. I think I killed it. Whoops. Let's try catching one, Cyndaquil. Come on. Sheesh. There we go. Just stay caught. Otherwise Cyndaquil will burn you as crisp. There we go. Oh, if it isn't a crafting kit. You must have listened attentively to Akari's teachings. Excellent work, dear boy. This seems a good time to explain to you about survey reports and the rewards they offer. On that note, let me check the research tasks you've completed thus far. I see. Most illuminating. I'll update our Pokedex with this new data. Not quite there yet, I'm afraid. You'll need to complete a few more research tasks before you're ready to go up a rank. I'd recommend you work your way through Bidoof and Starly's tasks first. Hang in there. Okay, so I guess I was a little too eager. I guess I'm supposed to go up a rank, so we're going to try to do that real quick. I also got the heavy one off. I see you've caught 5 Pokemon. Care to report your findings? You've made good progress on these research tasks, Pinkerbob. I do believe you're ready to move up the ranks. Let's head back to the village and report the good news to Captain Silene. It's time you earned yourself a star. So now, we're getting a star. As for what that entails, I don't remember. It's been a while. So, I hope it's good news. By the by, I guess we can drop off some of these side quests. Let's give them the Wurmple. Have you got a Wurmple you could give me? You really brought me one. You must be as good as the rumors say. I'd like to name this Wurmple right away. Now, I've been told a Wurmple will evolve into a Pokemon known as Beautifly. So I should give it a name with that in mind. This is a tough decision. Which one of these do you like best? Beauticia, Beautifred, or Eugene? Eugene. Yeah, I like Eugene too. I guess that's decided then. I'll raise Eugene to be a splendiferous Beautifly. Wait and see. Got yourself a Wurmple. Though I have bad news for you. You'll see later on. Back into the headquarters. We're on a business. Let's talk to Captain Silene and see what she has to say.
If you have progress to report, I'll judge its worthiness. Show me your Pokedex. You have made progress. It seems you've earned yourself a star. With this, you have officially attained the rank of first star in the Galaxy Expedition Team. Have these as well. They are further recipes you'll need for crafting. That a stranger like you should fall from the sky and yet flourish among us like this is a testament to your native talent and hard work. Most people prefer it when things are simple enough to be judged on face value alone. And proving your worth by moving up through our ranks is something anyone can understand. Keep at it, and even if you did fall from the sky, people may be more willing to accept you. Working your way through the ranks will also be a help if you wish to make a life for yourself here. A higher rank will grant you access to more types of Pokeballs and greater rewards. For today at least, you've earned yourself a meal at the Wallflower and a good night's rest.
So, Pinkerbob, my boy, I believe a jolly good congratulations is in order. Well done on earning your first star rank.
Potato mochi tastes so much better when you have something to be happy about. Still, we'll be very busy from now on between our survey court duties and requests from the folks here. Which reminds me, have you already taken on that request from Beauregard? The people of Jubilife aren't too familiar with Pokemon, you see. So if a problem arises, the survey court gets called for help.
Indeed so. Some people will ask you for help when you talk to them, while other requests will need to be claimed from the blackboard I keep in my lab. Speaking of which, weren't you approached with a request recently, Akari? What's it all about?
About that, I was thinking maybe Pinkerbob could handle it for me. I was told it would require a bit of skill with battling Pokemon, so...
Ah, yes. That request came from the Diamond Clan, if I recall correctly. The people of the Diamond Clan had lived here in Hisui since before the Galaxy team arrived. If we could establish good relation, I'm sure there is much we might learn from them. Including more about the local Pokemon. But we can discuss all that tomorrow. For today, we should eat up and get some rest.
Good morning, Pinkerbob. Did you sleep okay? That's good. Listen, do you have a bit of time after this? There's something I could use your help with. Thank you. I'll be waiting for you at the training grounds then. If you've caught a lot of Pokemon, you may want to visit the pastures to change up your team.
I believe she wants to battle me. So, I guess we will have to change our team up a bit because I've got duplicate Pokemon to get rid of.
Do you have some Pokemon you'd like to leave here with me?
That's about as diverse as I'm going to get for now. Hopefully she doesn't wipe the floor with my team. But then again, I've heard she's not that great at battling, so I think we'll be okay. Might change my hair back, or at least put the hat on. So I look stupid with this haircut.
Thank you for coming. I know you're busy. Listen, I've had an epiphany. You see, I've got a partner of my own. We may not get along perfectly, but we've got to work together to help complete the Pokedex. Yes, here. This is my partner, Pikachu. When we were attacked by those Shinx, I got too scared to think straight, and I couldn't handle battling as a team. Ever since then, my partner's refused to listen to anything I tell him. And if I'm being honest, I'm not even sure how to order him, how to guide him in battle. But when I saw how you and your Pokemon worked together, I realized we needed to do more too. So please, have a battle with me. I want to learn how to fight effectively.
I say that Pikachu's cries are silly sounding. Ooh, not much of a challenge. Well, I guess we're equal in that way. Ah, paralyzed me already. That's okay. We'll burn her to a toast. Eesh. Maybe not. Keep forgetting how not like regular Pokemon this is.
You and your Pokemon seem to be completely in step with one another. Phew, thank you for battling us. I could be wrong, but for a moment, I felt like Pikachu and I finally understood one another. Let's keep working at it, okay, Pikachu? Guess I was wrong then. But I'll strive to work more as a team with my partner, the way you do. Assuming Pikachu and I can bridge some gaps. Oh, by the by, the professor said Pokemon have things called types, which apparently makes a big difference in how battles go. Pikachu seems to be electric type, for example.
So you're the one, the new recruit everyone's talking about. The name's Isu, captain of the security corps. I see you've got some fight in you. Figured I'd stop by and give what advice I could.
Captain Zisu is a master of ancient martial art, one that specializes in Pokemon battles.
Now listen, if your Pokemon's truly mastered its moves, it can actually use them in different styles. On the one hand, you can choose to deliver a move in the strong style. The move will deal more damage, but afterwards it'll take longer for your Pokemon to act. On the other hand, you can choose to unleash a move in the agile style. Such a move will have less power behind it, but your Pokemon can act more quickly afterwards. In truly favorable conditions, it might even get out 2 moves before the opponent can act. Strong style moves, agile style moves, and of course regular moves. Choose which one is right for a given situation, and direct your Pokemon with a little nudge. Oh, and one more thing. If you want to teach your Pokemon some powerful moves, just let me know.
Zisu's teaching should serve you well when you're up against tough Pokemon. Now I suppose it's time I went and meet Mai. You remember? I mentioned at the Wallflower that I could use your help with Mai's request. I'm to meet her down past the foot of Aspiration Hill. You should come as well, once you've readied your Pokemon team and perhaps had them learn some new moves from Zisu, if you'd like.
I don't think I need any moves right now. I don't have any Seeds of Mastery, so there's not much I can do. I'm just going to continue with the story. First, I'm going to change my outfit, or at least put on the hat. Yeah, doesn't look too bad. Boo! Did I surprise you? I bet I did. I was trying to anyway. There's a secret technique to catching Pokemon, you see. It's what I call the secret back strike technique. Hitting a Pokemon's back with your Pokeball will surprise it, making it easier to catch or giving you an advantage once a battle starts. If you're part of the Survey Corps now, working to create that Pokedex as they all are, you might end up meeting every last Pokemon here in Asui. You should know I'm already looking forward to the day you accomplish that. Not suspicious at all. And off the bat, we've got people here with a request. Boy, that's quite a ways, isn't it? My. I think I remember who she is. I might be misremembering. Might be thinking of someone else. Oh, that's right. She's mine. Let me through. There are many strong Pokemon that make their home on the other side of this bridge. I can't let you pass unless you're first... Oh! At your rank. You should be fine. Go on then. Don't let your guard down. Now, retreat to safety if you find yourself in trouble.
Over here! Mai, this is Pinkerbob. My, a new face in the village. Not that it matters to me if you're new. If you're here, I assume you've prepared to be of help. I'm one of the wardens of the Diamond Clan. You can call me Mai. I suppose you might not even know what a warden is if you're new to Hisui. But such talk can wait. Right now, I'd rather we get straight to the point. I have a problem that I need help solving, so the more important question is this. Do you feel confident that you can lead your Pokemon in battle? That's good to hear. The security corps of yours certainly wasn't up to the task. This here is my partner, Munchlax. We were raised together like siblings. He battles at my side by choice, without needing any silly little balls like you use. Watch and learn.
She's really gonna send up Munchlax after me? We'll make short work of this. At least some leveling up. Oh dear. This is not good. I might be. Wonder if I have any revives. It's gonna be a rollout battle. Miss! Oof, just barely. Saved by Bidoof.
You really aren't one of those usual galaxy buffoons if you could defeat my partner. Well fought, Munchlax. I'll take care of the Pokemon that battled for us. And I'll let you have these. You people make all kinds of things with your crafting, don't you? This should prove to be useful materials. You and your partner fought well together. You practically acted as one with them. Rather like the legendary hero of old, the one we tell stories to our children. I think you are indeed the one for the job. You see, I need someone to deal with an alpha Pokemon causing trouble upon Deer Track Heights. It is a large, fearsome foe, like any alpha, but you'll come, won't you? To Deer Track Heights? That thing you have, it's showing you where you've got to go, isn't it? My, that is some curious sort of map. Is this one of those Galaxy Team inventions I keep hearing about? It certainly does seem to show the way to Deer Track Heights up ahead of us. I'll leave this in your hands. You'll do great out there. I know it. It seems you're quite the asset to the Survey Corps, new one. Though, before we continue, I must ask, do you already know about the Almighty Sinnoh? I suppose that's to be expected. Allow me to sketch out the basics. Almighty Sinnoh steers all time. It is said to have created the very universe using its power over time's flow, and this land of Hisui was born in the process. It's by the grace of the Almighty Sinnoh that Pokemon can live and thrive here. We of the Diamond Clan are descendants of a people who crossed the sea and settled here in the Hisui region to venerate Almighty Sinnoh. However, it stole away from the world long ago, hiding itself from our sight. Almighty Sinnoh has only rarely been seen by any human, if the old tales are to be trusted. But there are still Pokemon here today in Hisui with a connection to the Almighty Sinnoh. And it is the duty of wardens like myself to attend to their needs. The Pokemon that graces Deer Track Heights is one of those honored few. It is directly descendant from a Pokemon that was blessed with Almighty Sinnoh's protection. Follow me, and you may understand.
Well, just keep going. Cricketot. More people with quest. They could wait. Oh, stupid Geodude.
Oh, so even your professor decided to join us.
Phew, thank goodness. I got here in time. As a Pokemon researcher, I could hardly miss out on a chance to observe an alpha, now could I?
I suppose that is your business. Fine, as long as you stay out of the way. This is Deer Track Heights. This is where I've long come to pay tribute to a special Pokemon, a Pokemon descendant from one of those ancient blessed by the Almighty Sinnoh. That's not it. That is only a troublemaker, here to disturb the peace with its racket. And that's where you're here for, Pinker Bob, to drive that interloper from this place. I'll ensure your Pokemon are ready for the battle.
Upon my word, what a large specimen. Little wonder alpha Pokemon are feared across the land if they're all as oversized as this one.
Exactly. They're not only big, though. They are strong and may know moves that other of their kind do not. They're not to be trifled with, let me tell you, nevertheless. I believe you are stronger still than this alpha, so go show it that, beyond any mistaking.
Be careful, Pinker Bob. Size is a potent weapon in and of itself. No doubt this alpha is a powerful and hardy foe. If you must face it, make sure your Pokemon have some strong moves at their disposal. Okay. I don't know if I'm going to be strong enough, but we'll see. I'll take on this stupid Deal-Wop. Deal-Wop. This is such a goofy Pokemon. Oh my god. It messed me up with one hit. Thankfully, Cyndaquil did a pretty good job hurting it. Go, Star Lily. Now you use Aerial Ace on it. You know what? I didn't think to catch it. Why didn't I do that? Oh well.
You really are an impressive one, aren't you? Seeing someone best in Alpha like that, it truly reminds me of the legendary hero of old. We'd best make sure your Pokemon are taken care of after facing off against such a foe.
What in the world?
It is a great Weirdeer. He looks upon you with kindness, Pinker Bob. I'd say the great Weirdeer has taken a liking to you. That is fortunate. He is an esteemed Pokemon that can dash across the expanses of Hisui while bearing a human on his back. A human he deems worthy, at least. He is a blessing to us all.
Remarkable. Truly outstanding stuff. A Pokemon letting someone ride on it. Why, it's just like the ride Pokemon of Alola.
Professor Lavington, Pinker Bob. Captain Silene sent me. She said that once Pinker Bob carried out this request, we'd be able to set up base camp.
Ah, about that. I know this was a joint decision by Adaman and the commander, but still, is it truly fine for us to set up more base camps like this?
The Hisui region is a land created by the All-Mini Sinnoh for the sake of its Pokemon. As long as your goal is to coexist and thrive together with the Pokemon, then I imagine you should be also allowed to use this land. The great Weirdeer is taking a liking to Pinker Bob as well. This is a good sign. You have my thanks for what you did today. Our clan leader will hear of how you aided us. I'll come and show my appreciation with a proper reward as soon as I can. If we want to coexist and thrive with Pokemon, we'll need to stop fearing them and start getting to know them better. That starts with completing the Pokedex. Anyway, we should be able to have base camp set up once the construction corps arrives.
Here we have it, our new base camp upon Deer Track Heights. I called it the Heights Camp. From now on, when you set out from the village, you can ask to be escorted to this base camp to start your excursions directly from here.
Having another base camp to start from will be a great help on our surveys. Nice work today, everyone. What say we all head back to the Wallflower?
Benny, old chum, the usual potato mochi, please, and make it for 3 today as well. Have you all heard the grave news? That frenzied Cleaver from the rumors and ended up mauling some of our galaxy folk who went out to investigate it this morning. The medical corps has had a hard time getting all the injured back on their feet. Ah, this Cleaver that was reportedly struck by powerful lightning, yes, I did hear he's been behaving most erratically since then. Still, if further investigation is in order, the Survey Corps will, of course, step up to the task. A certain amount of danger is inevitable when researching unfamiliar Pokemon, but I'm sure Pinker Bob here can handle things just fine.
Are you certain? I've heard Cleaver's so mighty, even alpha Pokemon don't compare to him.
Now, you forget the strengths of Pokemon are the key items of information that we of the Survey Corps are duty-bound to research. And since this perilous work of ours calls for a clear head and fighting-fit physique, I do believe a good night's sleep is in order after this fine meal.
Good morning, Pinker Bob. You should hurry up to the commander's office before he decides to use you for sumo practice.
Now, this is probably a good stopping point because this video is going to go on for longer than an hour. Unless I do some serious editing. So with that, thank you for watching me play once again. I hope you enjoyed this video. There's still some tutorials and introductions I've got to get through, but I think for the most part, we're through most of the big parts of it anyway. I'll catch you next time. Have a good night. I love you.
Yeah.